Hi guys, this is your girl Ursula C, and obviously this is the very long awaited, truly overdue video of my DNA results. I apologize that I was not able to get this video out sooner, but without further ado, here it goes. First of all, I wanted to say that after I sent off my results, it literally took about 11 to 12 days to get my results back. I know on the video before, I think I said anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 8 weeks, something like that. But it came back very soon. I had another friend, after getting my results, decided to go ahead and do the Ancestry DNA kit. And she too, once she sent hers off, about 2 weeks later, give or take, she received her results. So I don't know if everything's just going faster because they're getting into the swing of things, That used to be just like, blood tests. They used to take forever for us to receive results at the hospital, but now we can get them pretty quickly on some things. So I don't know what changed with that, but hey, I'm not going to complain because I received my results fairly soon. So I was very excited. Once you sign up with Ancestry.com, you give them your email, so they notified me through my email. So one day I happened to, I had a notification that I had an email from them. I wasn't expecting it to be the results so soon, and they were, and I just about screamed because I was so happy. So basically what I'm getting at is I've had my results for some months now. That's why I apologize for not getting this out. But I've had them for a couple of months now, and let me tell you, with those results, it has opened up so many doors. That's all I'm going to say. It's just opened up so many doors. I was able to research more and deeper. I found cousins. I've actually talked with cousins on the phone. It's been a very phenomenal experience. I did want to, before I get into the results, I wanted to actually just go over a couple of questions, comments that were made on the last video. Let's talk about cost. Like I said, at that time, my husband had given me the DNA kit as a Christmas present. I think he said it was like over $100 at the time. Now it is $99, and I believe that's it, unless they have some kind of discount code or some kind of special going on. But the base price, what it is for the DNA, it's going to be about $99. Now, someone said, why even do this? Ask your parents, ask your mom, ask your dad. Those are good places to start, but when you introduce DNA into the situation, it just opens up a lot more doors. I've had people that live all over the country that I'm talking about, I'm possible 4th, 5th cousins with, and we're doing research together to figure out how we're related. I've also, through the DNA, confirmed other relationships. Like I said, I've talked to some people offline, through email, on the phone. I've had people send me things. So it's a great, this whole DNA thing and just family history period is a wonderful thing. Asking your parents is a good place to start, but once you start doing research and getting deeper and deeper into it, you find more things. You get a little bit more detailed, so to say. Another thing that some people, we were mentioning about Blair Underwood, because I think I might have mentioned him on the last video as well, and how he knew about what percentages of the tribe that he was, of the different tribes from Africa he was. I'm not sure exactly, I don't remember that part on the actual TV show, but what I do remember is that they were able to break down where he was in Africa, where he was from in Africa, and also from his research and different things like that, and I'll be able to show you that. But another thing that they do on Ancestry is once you get your results, you are then matched up with people who are possible 4th cousins, 3rd cousins, 2nd cousins, 1st cousins, 8th cousins, and you are able to contact them if they are in the system. So that might have been the way that he was able to do that. Also, someone said that they had heard complaints, or that maybe they had complaints of the percentages and how they were broken down, and more so the percentages that were uncertain. I have some uncertain on my DNA as well, as I will show you later. With that, I would just say that stay tuned, because as I've been notified, and I will show you on the next segment here, that they are still discovering different linkage and genetics and all that different kind of stuff, if I'm saying it correctly. And as things get updated, those uncertain percentages could possibly be updated on your account. And when they do, you don't have to take the DNA test over. It'll automatically update for you. So it's kind of like you have to keep checking back to see if it ever changes on that. So without further ado, I know you guys want to know my results. I'm going to get to that. I also wanted to say that I'll be posting the video today. Today's Father's Day. And from now until, let's see, Wednesday the 26th, if you have any comments left or questions, I'm going to do a follow-up video, and that video will be posted on Thursday the 27th. I know you guys are like, yeah, right, because I took so long to do this one, but I promise you it will be up on Thursday the 27th, so that we'll get those questions answered. And if anyone wants me to do a more further in detail video type thing than what I'm about to show you right now, I'd be more than happy to help you with that. So let's get to those results.
Alright guys, so these are my actual DNA genetic ethnicity results here. And as it says there, it says your genetic ethnicity results may be updated over time as new information comes in. I wanted to start off by saying that this is the pie chart, okay, and then of course here on the right is a map. It's a world map, and it shows you information about that basically matches up with what's on the pie chart here. So over here we have West African as 59%. I am 15% Central European, 14% Scandinavian, 7% Eastern European. And then I do have that 5% uncertain that I mentioned about earlier in the video. And I'm just going to see if it pulls up. It says that if you have uncertainty in your genetic ethnicity results, this means that small traces of a specific genetic population may have been found in your DNA, but the probability levels were too low to pinpoint it to a specific, I don't know if it'll, genetic or ethnicity. So that doesn't mean, and as stated before and in the previous segment, as things become available, they're able to really truly pinpoint where that 5% is from. It's going to stay that way. When they do find out where that's from, they will automatically update that for me. I don't have to take the DNA test over again, which I think is awesome, because you would think that, you know, if they said, hey, we have new information available, people would be retaking the test over and over again, spending money that they don't need to. So I think it's really, really neat that you don't have to do that. Okay, over here, what this is the DNA map of my DNA, basically. So the West African here is here. It's a nice visual, so you can see where exactly on the map your DNA matches up to. Then we have the Central European, we have Scandinavian up top here, and then we have Eastern European. These little notches, and I'm sure you've already seen, are actually people from those countries. So for instance, Mary Ann Cornish, this is actually someone who is on my family tree, and this just pinpoints their birth locations from the people that are on my tree. And it's very interesting because of course this is from Central Europe, and this is showing that, of course, that matches up with my DNA, but also shows that she's from Somerset, England, and that eventually she migrated over to the United States. And we can tell that obviously because it says that she was from, or I'm sorry, that she died in Jefferson, Texas. As we scroll down here, again, it just says that your ethnicity reveals things about your ancestors from hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago. This is comparing my family tree, the family tree birth locations. 88% of my family was born in the United States and 12% in England. And remember, those numbers are based off of the people that I actually have in my tree. One of the things that's really interesting about this when you get your results are these tabs here. Okay, the West African tab. It tells you about each place that you're from, that your DNA matches up to. So for instance, West African, these are going to be places like Senegal, Congo, Ghana, Nigeria. It gives you little tidbits, tells you information about the region, people in the region, maybe animals, the climate there, migration, people that migrated into the region, people that migrated out of the region. Now, one thing that's interesting about this is through talking to people and finding more about my DNA and being linked up with people due to my DNA, I did find out that I am from Senegal, so that matches up with my DNA results. And it says the majority of African Americans' ancestry derives from Western Africa, and this is mostly because during the Atlantic slave trade of the 18th and 19th century. And then, of course, they came over here, and the rest is history. I think we know where that goes. Central European, those are going to be places Australia, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland. Scandinavian, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Eastern European, Poland, Ukraine, Hungary, Bulgaria, places like that. What's really interesting though is on the side there, as you can tell, it says that these members are DNA matches to you that also share your European ancestry. So I can actually click on this person's name and I can get into their family tree and possibly see how we might be related, the percentage, all that good stuff. So it's really, really detailed. Just doesn't end at your DNA. I think that's kind of the beginning for a lot of people, and of course the people that you already know in your family. And you plug everything in and you get to talking to some of your DNA matches and looking at their family tree, and you will find out a whole nother world. I've found out stories, all kind of things. But these are my DNA results.
Alright guys, so those were my DNA results, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I know this video was very long and overdue, but there you have it. Those were my results. I hope that I explained everything fairly well to you guys, and I hope that you understood how they broke down the percentages, the maps, how that all coordinated, and everything like that. Like I said, the DNA results is just a good place to start because it opens your world up to other people, and they have phenomenal stories. They might be able to tell you things that you didn't know before. So my whole Ancestry.com experience, especially with the DNA test, has been phenomenal because it's opened up so many doors that I didn't even know existed before. So it's a great thing to try. I even found out, and I didn't know it, I just thought I was the only one out there, but obviously I'm not, but that family research and genetics and DNA stuff like that is one of is America's favorite pastime. It's our favorite thing to do, is to do family research, ancestry. So I just thought it was me, but hey, I guess there's other people out there that want to know. Like I said, of course, starting with your parents, why can't you just ask your mom and dad? It is a good thing. But as you can see, your mom and dad may not know that they're from Senegal, West Africa. They may not have known they were European or Scandinavian. But through the DNA test, I'm able to do that. I'm able to connect with other members that are my family members, even though we have to kind of figure out the pieces of the puzzle together. It's interesting if you're into that sort of thing. So in a nutshell, is it all worth it to do the DNA test? Yes, $99. I believe that is totally worth it. Like I said, it took me about 2 weeks. That's just how long it took me, and also a friend of mine. It is a good thing to buy a membership with Ancestry. That I will have to get back to you on how much the membership is. They always have discounts and specials going on, but you could get on the website and find more information about that. Also, they do have a Facebook page. They have a YouTube page that keeps you updated on all the things that are going on with the website and the DNA and things like that. So it keeps you up to date on how to research certain things and all of that good stuff. It would probably take me a whole nother video, and I'd really have to truly think it through to go more in detail about results and how to research and how to do everything. It would just really take a long time. But again, like I said, it's a start. It's a good place to start. Through this, I have found family members that I wouldn't have never even known about that I can't ask my grandmother. My grandmother on my mom's side, she's deceased, and then on my dad's side, she's still alive, but she has Alzheimer's. And I found a lot about her family. I probably found out the most stuff about her family, and realizing that I have a whole bunch of family. I've even found out that I'm related to a well-known celebrity. I have found out that I have an ancestor who was a cricket player over in Europe, a professional cricket player. I've found out, and you can Google this, that the city of Tatum's, Oklahoma, look that up. Basically, in a nutshell, seriously, going way, way back, research it. My family was the one who basically built that city up. They were the first people there. They built that city up. So I'm very proud of that. Also, through research, I found out maybe different illnesses, education, just a whole bunch of things. It just would literally take me all day. I would have to list them all. Some of the very interesting things that I found out that for me may seem mushy, but for me has enlightened my life and made me feel even more proud of who I am, because I know where I've come from. So if you're into this whole ancestry thing, you're wondering about the DNA kit, I say go for it, research. You never know what you might find when you do your research. So that's it for now. Don't forget, if you have any comments, leave them below. Any questions, leave them below. And I will, ask away, comment away. And on Thursday, June 27th of this month, Thursday, June 27th, there will be a video up for sure. No lie, no games. There will be a video up so that you guys will know what's, to answer any questions. So if you leave a question below and I don't answer it, don't take offense. I'm just going to answer it on Thursday, June 27th. If by then there's just not enough comments or questions to warrant a video, I will answer all the questions and comments that day. But more than likely there will be a follow-up video. So if you have any questions or comments, please ask. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, bye.